It's me, kids. How we doing, everybody? Mark Miller here. Roy's with us today. How you feeling, Rory?
I am a lot better. Definitely a lot better.
Pay no attention to that over there. Pay no attention. It's a professional show. He's a lot better. That's good. I am not better than yesterday. Today I'm like a little bit, as you can see by my color settings on my camera, I'm a little bit under the weather today.
But being the consummate professional, you're here anyway, showing me up completely.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm feeling like a little bit blue, like a little bit. Let's get this right in here. There we go. That's about where I'm feeling, right about there. Maybe about there. Yeah. So I got some congestion. My wife was like, I don't know. I woke up at about 4 o'clock this morning to the sound of furious typing and clicking on the keyboard, which was no more than about a meter away from my sensory organs on my head, my sensory, I'm not sure if they're called organs or not, but my eyes and my ears and all of that. I'm like, well, what is going on? What are you have the entire house to be, and you're right here projecting light onto my face. And I've been up since and congested and didn't go back to sleep, and I don't know. Wah, me. But you're better, Rory.
I am.
That's awesome news. I had a really challenging day planned for us today, but if I can't actually breathe through my nose, we're going to be like, it's going to be just a miserable show, not only for me, but for you guys. Uh-oh. Sex positive is it. Whoa, sex positive. Please. I'm in the middle of a show.
Sex positive is in the house.
I don't know, she just feels like she could just claim me like that, right? In front of everybody. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Checks out. Checks out. All right. Let me, oh no. Oh, wait. Got the wrong thing? Okay, fine. Hold on a second. I got scared for a second. I thought I lost some data in my Stream Deck. I did not. Let's bring up the spreadsheet. Also, you wake me up all the time, Stuffy Mick snorts a lot.
That's interesting. You're congested, and the argument now is that actually it was you who woke her up first.
I don't think I actually woke her up last night.
Causing the necessity for
I was peacefully sleeping. Okay. I don't think we should air my snotty laundry out here in front of everybody. Honey, once you get back to work and get that brilliant fingertips flying, claim you. Can I leave you and get a claim ticket? Yikes. Wow. Honey. Oh, man. All right.
What's the warranty on a month or so old marriage?
What'd you say?
What's the warranty like on a month or so old marriage? Maybe a bit more than that?
Yeah, we've been about a month. I don't know.
Surely death is in the house.
Sell them after 3 months of not being claimed. Not the first time. That would not be the first time. Interesting. It says we only have 2 viewers, but I can see we got more than 2 viewers out here, so maybe this is taking a while to update. I don't know what's going on. All right.
Yeah, we definitely will.
So I was, doing my thing, staring out at the data, and break out the drone swatter. Surly Dev just showed up, says Mr. Announcer Bot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we should, Snotty. 12 years a slave. Really, honey? It's been 11. You can't actually claim that. And who's the slave to who? That's my question. All right. Let's see if I can write some code and not speak too much. We'll see how long we go here. So I'm looking at some data last night. I sorted this data because it was kind of the original data source I got was not in the correct order.
Okay.
And what was I looking at? I was looking at Wrathful Smite and Thunderous Smite. And, the problem with taking a game like Dungeons and Dragons and codifying it, turning it into something that's, implemented by source code is that, well, you got a whole bunch of stuff like this. The next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, right, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends. As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against your spell save DC to steal its resolved and end the spell. So the rules are relatively clearly, this one's not bad, clearly written. In fact, most of them are. Jetson's here, under the radar, flying under the radar. Welcome, Jetson. Glad to have you here.
Fine.
Jetson, if you're just joining us, if you can tell, I'm a little stuffy today. So, not my best. So anyway, I looked at this.
I like the text of that one.
Yeah, most of the rules are great, clearly written, right? They're because think about it. If you've got a game and you got a bunch of people that are playing it, the questions about the clarity of the rules are going to come up all the time. So rule clarity is pretty important. There are a few that I don't like. I think the writing can be clearer on, but for the most part, they're like, okay, got it. So then I came out and I did this. I added some new columns. Actually, let's go over here. First, I think I went to this SEB expression evaluator. This is the piece that I downloaded and I'm using NuGet.
Awesome magic.
What'd you say?
Awesome magic.
Yeah. By the way, Jetsam and Surly Dev and Sex Positive, you're still with us. How's Rory's sound level?
Good question.
Yeah, I think I got you cranked all the way up. I need to crank you up. I'm pretty sure I do. Judging from my settings, the ones I'm seeing.
Jessam says okay.
It's okay?
It's good.
Well, you're cranked up. I'm going to just push you up a little higher. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm going through here and I'm going like, wait a second. Does this support if? And I get to here and I go like, ooh, it does support if. And I looked at the keywords and it looks like they got some cool stuff. So I'm like, sweet. By the way, the only thing that doesn't have that I want, this has property custom. There's functions. Where's the property? Custom variables definition. Is this the one? Define your own variables. Yeah, it's not quite what I want. I want the variable evaluation. This one, right here. Whoa, this got wet. Life. I think we all evolved from this guy, Rory, if my science is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all share the same DNA.
Copper Beauty is in the house.
Grand something.
Yeah, we digest sugar. That's what we are all doing. Copper Beardy, welcome. He's about 4/5 of Mark's volume. Okay. Welcome, Copper Beauty. I'm a little sick today. On-the-fly variable and functions evaluation. This baby, right here, is sweet. This basically is what we're doing. We're evaluating the variable on the fly, so we can declare these variables that are like functions, which essentially no parameters and easy to use.
Environmental facts.
Yeah, and I've got them in here. The properties. I call them properties. And so I just declare them as this. We've got on-the-fly stuff that are happening, and we've written some code in the background to support all of this. So we can have a property called Barbarian Rages Per Day, and it'll figure it out based on the level of the player, right? So these are all very player-centric calls. Careful you don't fly too low. You might hit my sunflowers. True.
That would be some good flying.
Yeah, cannot breathe. Okay. Wait. I want to come back over here. I want to go here. So the thing they don't have, which I really want, is I want on-the-fly variable assignment evaluation.
Okay.
So if we're going to make an assignment to something on the fly, I can do that. The other thing I want that they don't seem to have, they might have, but I haven't dived in deep enough, is qualifiers. I really wanted at some point to be like this call to be like table.barbarian.rage damage dot get level or something like that. I wanted
Sure.
to qualify this and make essentially the same call. But I couldn't find a way to do that. Yeah, I'm not breathing at all. I was like had a little bit of breathing when I started. Now I'm kind of like, let's go back to spells. I thought the sunflowers wilted. Yeah, they're in the jumbo compost mound. We've been with Copper Beardy since he was growing sunflowers, and they were starting to grow, and now they're already dying. That's like seems like a really short cycle, or my sense of time is not great. So I want to take these right here, and I want to make them work. That was my challenge for today. If I'm not breathing here in the next 20 minutes, I think I'm going to call it for the show. Because I can't just do this, and you're going to get so sick of hearing me breathe through my mouth. I'm already there.
So we can have a quick look at the description again that this code effectively represents. That was just to the right, was it, on the
yeah,
sheet?
it's right here.
So the next time you hit with a melee weapon during this spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. So that's interesting, because are you planning on setting a sort of a fact that the spell is currently in operation and then testing that fact to decide whether or not to add the 1d6?
Well, kind of. The spell knows. Let me just word wrap this so we can see this. This is the description, so we can see all of these up at the same time. Something that I teach in the Science of Great UI is something called information in parallel, and that we learn much faster with information in parallel. Whoops. Let me get to the spells page.
That's why multiple monitors can be so useful.
Right, exactly. So here we go. We got these two right next to each other like this. So so the next time you hit with a so here's the deal. The spell is going to know if the spell already handles its duration. The spell, when you cast it, it says, okay, and I'm active, and it knows it's active. At least it's going to by the time we're done with this, if it doesn't already. Mm-hmm. But there are spells already that set alarms for when they're done, and when the alarm goes, they tell the dungeon master something, for example.
Sure.
So, so spells already exist. So it says this spell is no longer being cast. But I'm not really keeping a list anywhere of active spells, and I think I want to do that. Because the spell, when this spell lasts for a minute, if we look at its duration, somewhere over here, here's our duration right there. Wrathful Smite, concentration up to a minute. So there are three ways to break the spell. A minute passes, you stop concentrating, which means you're concentrating on a new spell, or you hit a target. Okay, you with me? Those are three ways to dispel this spell.
Okay.
I've already got concentration essentially handled or almost handled. The code for handling concentration is almost done, or done, I forget. So basically, if I start a new spell and I'm already concentrating on something else, it'll either break concentration or there'll be UI that'll ask me, are you sure you want to break concentration on your other spell? Okay, which is kind of important because, like, for example, some spells, like I can arm up some meteors spinning around me, and if I've got those up, I can now shoot those with my bonus action, as long as I maintain concentration, I think, or something like that. And so if I were to cast another spell, I would break that and not realize I still had, 10 more turns on it or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get these both at the same up here, right here. So on the player attacks, I've got this. So I've got these events across here. So events that a spell should be listening to. And if I've got some code in here, then the spell needs to listen to that event. So when the player casts the spell will be able to go to the player and say, hey, next time you attack, I want to know about it. Okay? It'll also be able to go to the player and say, hey, next time you hit a target, I want to know about it.
Yes.
Okay? And what else? And I've got other ones too. If the target attacks, so you cast a spell on a target, the target tries to make an attack, there might be effects going on there. And when we dispel the spell, either because of one of the three conditions, I might want to do something else here as well.
Yep, that makes sense.
And when it's cast, I might want to do something. So I've basically got code, places for code in those three places. All right?
So you're writing callbacks for what to do under circumstances when the attack happens, based on the fact that your spell has engaged itself, and later on when it's effectively deactivates by virtue of either having hit something or having dispelled. So that makes a lot more sense now. You're adding a dice, but only if the attack is melee. But this whole piece of code only runs in response to the spell having set itself up as one of the things that will get callback, and in response specifically to the player attacking.
Right. And then we have this code here that's not going to compile yet because I don't have functions yet for add trailing effects, add die roll effects, or add die roll message. I have add dice, pretty sure I've got that one, and I've got attack as melee. And so when I was looking at this last night, I was like, what's the script evaluate method? And basically, looking at it very, very quickly, it's just like you set up some kind of script and you call script.evaluate on it, or .script evaluate on it. I mean, that's what we do. So,
Cool.
you know, it looks all
So
possible.
whilst you don't have anything explicitly for set variable, you can do that within a script.
Kind of. Well, I do have, if you recall, a function. No, not here. I created a function, not here, because it has code behind it, called, and it's a bit of a pain to use. It's not as easy as saying, you know, player property equals something, which is what I really want to do.
Yeah.
Because I can use player properties, I can access them all the time, but if I want to change them, I have to go into my set function right here. And I have to call set, open paren, name of the property, comma, value is what I have to do.
Okay. Now, not to throw any grenades or squirrels into the mix. However, is there not the alternative possibility that the thing the spell does not solely affect the player casting it, in fact is an environmental change which other players would need to read from, at which point setting properties on an individual player is not sufficient?
Right. No, in that case, it's going to be range attack, and I think when we get there, we're gonna do something like here. Look at this. If target is creature and target fails saving throw, then target gets frightened. Okay. Well.
Is in the house.
Is the dream nightmares have. When nightmares have dreams, that's a nightmare to them, right? Well, Ben,
My brain hurts.
glad you're here. Hey, you want to see a bug we discovered yesterday that was kind of fun?
Go on.
I think we have to start. I'm not sure if it works without music. Let's see if the bug works without music. It does not work without music. Let's see if we can get the music going.
I'm just going to say I have no sound from your side currently.
Oh, my bad. Let's fix that.
It wasn't going to matter until now.
It wasn't going to matter. Let me share screen, application window. Here we go. Share computer sound. All right. Look at what Will's doing in the chat room, and look at what's happening coming out of the.
Ooh.
Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. It even works with emojis. Is that cool? That's a
Wow.
bug, and it looks like a feature.
It's an unintentional feature, not a bug.
Yeah, that is like my favorite
I totally planned that, he says.
bug I've ever written in my life. Right there. It's like so discoverable. The only problem, I mean, not discoverable, it's so fun. The only problem with it is it's kind of an outlet for, you know, putting family unfriendly words up there, and this is a family show.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm going to have to shut that. I don't want to shut that down, kids, but, you know, we don't want to poke anybody's eye out either. So if you're going to play with sticks, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Genre, hey, Mark, LOL. Yeah, the only problem is that it's expecting a small word there, so the code is keeping it short there. But I love that it works with the emojis.
So we have limits.
Yeah, but the emoji aspect of it is so flippin' cool to me. I'm like, whoa! It's all these things working together, right? It's the browser showing the emojis as text, right?
Yeah.
It's really fun. So pretty cool. Yeah.
As bugs go, that's pretty cool, yeah.
Well, Bennett sent me connect with me on GitHub, and I got an email from that. Let's go take a look at what he says. Things can be over here. Include if. Right here. Here's an example of what I was suggesting a few streams ago. To be clear, I'm not saying it's better. Just the way I do it because I think it's easier to read and maintain. Yeah, I am inclined to agree that this. So this is the original right here. right? And it's code like this is never easy. It's never. It always seems to take way more words than you want. You kind of want to do a binding between. You want to hook up like an object or properties or something along those lines with another set as well, and so that's kind of what's going on there. And so basically he suggests let's create a function that does this, and then puts it in. So include if like this all the way there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. It's not bad. So, yeah. So anyway, it's not bad. That's about it. All right.
Hard to conclude anything else with Will's code. Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
We like.
Yeah, I know. It's true. Isn't it? Yeah. It's like, yep, good. Maybe I should just write that down. Did I close it down? Oh, I think I closed it. I should have said, yep, good. As usual. Right? Mr. AnnouncerBot says switching to funk right after the song. And then Surly Div dropped, so I think we're in funk. Let's do this because I'm not feeling like writing code just yet. Funky. There's the word funky. Yeah, cool. Action coming next. Oh, Surly Div. Did Surly Div drop and caught it? Let's get you motivated then. Yeah, maybe. Fair. All right, well, if you're really going to motivate me, we're going to have to do that a little bit. All right, so let's get this to work. Fine.
Okay.
Fine. We'll write some code. So basically, I've written what is spoken, the rules here I've put here. Is what I've done. Plus, I've added special effects and a message as well. This is for the die roll message. Code's not implemented yet, but that's the idea. Okay? So now we've added these 5 pieces here to the shortcut. So let's go over here, go to our action shortcut.
Here's where you want that cute paste again.
Yeah, I don't know what I want here actually, to be honest. I'm like, this I can kind of work my way through by
Which isn't too bad, is it?
by doing this
Yeah.
and then reformatting, right? So
Yeah.
it's not too hard to get it. And then all of these are pretty much strings all the way across. Just tab the next reference here. Wait, can we use our new template we created yesterday? Oh, mine is gonna be blown on this, Rory.
Okay.
It's gonna look, let's see, something like this. It's XFR.
Wow.
But really, all I really wanted were the on layer. Where did those things go? Notice what it did here. We can do that. And where's my on? Oh, I know why, because they're here and not the other ones. I don't have them because I haven't declared them here. It goes through all the properties here and then sets up the DTO transfer stuff. Also calling like get in, that sort of thing. Hold on a second, I think I might sneeze.
Well-timed special effects there.
I think it's the flowers I might be allergic to. That's what I think. All right. Come on, nose. I want to do this, Rory. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do this and then hit a key and make them all go uppercase. That's what I want to do. Well, I guess I could do that. Just say no.
Yep, that works.
That works because they're all the same letter. Okay. So,
I think there is actually a studio keystroke to alter the case of the current letter. I've never understood what its use would be until now.
yeah. So if I come down here one more time and I type that XFR template, it'll give us a bunch of stuff. But the piece we need, let's see if we can find them. I think they're going to be all together right here. So it's kind of like that. That XFR is really for doing it the first time.
Well, you could just replace the existing code.
Yeah, except for I may have some defaults in there. Okay. Let's come in here, do that, and then there we go. Cool.
That's
Oops.
pretty good.
Lowercase.
Far easier to delete code than to add it specifically.
Yeah. All right, so now we've done this. So we're bringing in the data. Let's also export this. Let's see, we want to go. This is why I created this folders table here, just so I could copy that and get it in the right spot. So take our spells, download a copy of the new spells. Okay, so we got our spells in now. We need to evaluate these. We need something new in our expression evaluator. It's got that get int and the do. The do calls evaluate, but now I'm thinking I want to call script.evaluate. Like that. But do I want to call clean on it though?
What is clean
do not.
currently? Okay.
Clean is basically lets me change directional quotes into straight up and down quotes. Because I added it because guess what spreadsheet wants to add directional quotes for me when I'm typing in here. So
So how come you don't want to do that for this then?
I think I do actually. I think I do.
Okay.
I thought clean maybe did more, but it doesn't. It only does those two things.
It's kind of a normalize exercise, yeah?
It is. Hold on a second. I'm going to make myself invisible and blow my nose so you guys don't endure that. Turn off my Uno Momento.
Oh no, where did he go? More superpowers.
Whoops. Turn on my mic
Still
and I
got
still had
video.
sniffles. Sorry about that. Oh, and you know what else? My clean doesn't have the drone game on it. Let's kind of change that. That clean one, because I might need to go to it again. Yeah, clearly not a pro here yet today. Drone game. Copy that. Let me go over to my clean, and we're going to paste that one in. So now we've got the drone game at least on clean, so we won't lose that, and we won't lose music next time we go to that. And good. Okay, let's get the music going again. Boom. Action genre is there. Okay. So I've got to do, I'm going to change it to script evaluate. Actually, before I do that though, let's go back to where we were. Let's run test cases. By the way, I ran them this morning and I got 10 failing. And I was like, ugh. And I think the 10 might be, they could be failing because I got data in the wrong place here. That I have old data in an old place. Because I've been working here, but I haven't copied these over. So hold on a second. Let me open in what I could do here. Test data. Open a new window. Where are you, window? You're showing up over there? Okay. Let's go actually over to data. Let's just grab everything. I'm hoping that this will fix some of those test cases. Replace all the files. Okay, so now we've got the data over here. And now let's run our test cases, just to see where we are. I just want a baseline. Whatever we're passing or failing, when I make this change, I want to see if it has any impact.
Indeed.
Last time I recall, I ran these before yesterday, I had only one failing. Oh, not good. Okay. Uh-oh. Even worse.
Oh dear.
Holy cow. 15? 18 what? The...
Team?
All over the place.
Yeah, rope stuff.
Let's see what we got. Yeah, now I'm thinking I should look at these first. Let's take a look at this one. See what we got here.
No.
Test turn events. What's my exception here? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. What's not set? Set to an instance of an object. Could it be this? Greatsword? Maybe? Maybe that's it. Let's just run through this and see what's going on here. Let's debug the test. Yeah, let's look at these for a little bit. It's irresponsible to go and make major changes if I don't have all my tests passing. Or at least most of them. All I need is oxygen, Rory. That's all I need.
It's fairly useful, that stuff.
Yeah, it seems like it's taking a while to run. What is that? Oh, I'm always at 100% over here. I have a new version of Visual Studio, but I didn't have time to download a new version of CodeRushed this morning. So my version of CodeRushed is a couple weeks old. I need to get a new one. That's good. I don't know what's going on. It's taking a long time.
It's very long. Longer even than the tests took to run the first time.
Yeah. Yep, I would agree with you. I've been before. I had before an infinite loop. And it looked a little bit like this. But, I don't know. Can I break into it? Nope, I can't break. I think so. I haven't really started. It's so weird. I'm watching, like, right behind me, there's an icon. Right down there, there's an icon that says it's working. I think I can show it to you if I move up here like that. There it is, the one right above my head. Seems to indicate it's working. But yeah, let's try stopping and starting one more time.
The summary did get through there. Is that from the previous edition?
I'm not sure. This is better. There we go. I don't know what the heck was going on that last time. All right, is Greatsword null? Hold on.
So it was.
Header with name on cast not found.
Is that a casing issue?
I don't think so. Can you tell me what the type is of this? I guess you gotta go to call stack. I think it's Control-Alt-Shift-C, is that right? Or Control-Alt-C? There it is, Control-Alt-C. Action shortcuts, player shortcut DTO. I think we got on cast. On cast is there.
It said it wasn't found in the file.
Pretty
So you've
sure.
declared it should be, but...
Thought I downloaded it. There's on cast right there.
Did it get copied to the test set? You mentioned
Sorry.
you have 2 copies
Yeah.
of the files that you download.
Yeah, no, I thought I moved it as well, but, you know, maybe not. Well, I've got it right here. Here's the one. Yeah, I've got on cast is right there.
Yeah.
It's in there.
And that's the same case as what it's looking for, so that should be fine. That's a that had not been the case, that would have fixed a whole mess of problems.
Wait, say that again, Rory? What'd you say?
I was just saying, if that had been the problem, and we could fix it nice and simply like that, then all of the the tests would suddenly pass.
Right.
Header with no oncast was not found. We beg to differ.
Yeah,
We
it's
really
right there.
do.
It's totally right there. Well, let's do one more thing. Let's just in case. Are we grabbing it? Maybe we're not grabbing it from the right folder. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's do call stack here. Are we setting the folder? Oh wait, not here. In here. Are we setting the folder in our constructor? We are not. So we were grabbing from the other folder. Let's try this. All folders? Is that what it is? No, it's just folders. Use test data equals true. Like that. So if that means it was going to the other folder, maybe we didn't put it down in the data, regular data one. But I just did here, so maybe I put it in test data instead. I don't know. We try it again. Let's go try it again. By the way, I love this test right here. I love the look of this test, where I position different players in the room. It's like, oh yeah, looks like it's getting close to where we want it to be. I just want my nose to get unstuffing. We got the same problem again? Yeah, it looks like it's doing that thing again where it's taking forever to start up.
Studio also a little bit stuffy.
Yeah. And this time it just does it immediately. What is going on with that? Okay, great sword.
Still an error, still on cast. Not being found.
Well, it's grabbing it. There's the file name right there. Oh wait. Shortcuts. Hold on. I just put spells out. I didn't do shortcuts.
Oh. Okay.
My bad. I need to... Where's my action shortcuts? I guess I gotta click here. Shortcuts. Alright, that's my problem.
Now, does that mean that you've changed the code to expect things that will not be there?
I put it in the wrong spot, Rory. That's what I did. Yeah, I changed the code in the wrong way. It's not player action shortcut DTO. These don't go here. These go in the spell DTO.
Missed one. Mark, you missed one. You should cut one further.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, buddy. That's what you're here for, pair programming. All right, spell DTO. Like that. And then...
Now, does that also mean that the translation code that you templated into position is also in the wrong location?
Yeah, it definitely means that for sure. Let me just tab next reference here. I think it'll get me out here faster. To where I want to be, or maybe not. Alright, let's go to
Thinking about it, simply just the error window would have found that.
spell. Let's get over there. There it is, right there, I think. Spell DTO is what we're calling those. So I'm just hitting Control B on this, on these. If I'm on an identifier, it'll replace what's at the identifier. Whoops. Hold on. So Control B
Paste
there.
for
Yeah, it's paste replace. All right, so we got those.
It's very similar to the smart clipboard cut and copy, in that they'll select the most logical thing first and then do their operation.
Yeah. Let's go back to player action shortcut. Grab these. All right. I'm going to chalk that one up to...
Need a comma on 249 and a removal of semicolons.
Oh, right. Thanks.
I've shuffled it, yeah.
Sometimes I forget where I am. All right, there we go. All right.
Okay, that's looking better.
Shall we run the test case again?
I think we have to expect an increase in tests passing. We were 19, but we're failing.
See what happens. All right, Codebase Alpha's with us.
Welcome!
Nothing can go wrong now. Yeah, it's doing this delay thing again. Look at this. It's like every
Every second attempt almost.
Yeah.
First out two.
excuse me. Try again. See if that's true or not. Look at that. It totally is.
Wow, so much better.
I'm not convinced this is us because I just upgraded to Visual Studio, but maybe we should.
Okay, that's down to 13 failures
It's not bad.
from 19. So that's six things fixed,
That's
which
not
is
bad.
good.
Let's look at feature tests. What's going on right here?
Invalid characters. 59 colon semicolon. That just says our script is not understood as a script.
I think you're right. No, because I didn't change do yet.
Well, I thought we did. We're now using... Oh, no we don't. Okay. I thought we had, because wasn't that when we were looking at the using or not using clean?
Nope. Yeah, we were looking at it, but I didn't make the change. I said I wanted to run test cases first.
Okay. There don't look to be any particularly bad characters in that.
Yeah.
Well, except of course aren't the characters going to be in the thing that we are... Is do looking for something called set with the rest of it and then looking something else up, or
It's
or is
just
that
going
the
to
full
evaluate
definition?
it. It's going to evaluate it.
Okay.
Let's debug the test. Step into it. I found a really funny thing. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, I really liked it. Thought it was well done. Here we go. I just want to get this thing out. That's what I want. I'll put this out here in case you guys want to read this yourself. It's in the spirit of D&D, but it's kind of bringing the Muppets in. I really like it a
Oh,
lot.
very nice. Almost everything in life can be improved with a small
Yeah.
addition of some Muppets.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's why I married my wife, because she's like this beautiful Muppet. Hope she's not listening to that right now. She's gonna be like,
I'm not sure that that's
she's gonna
going
be
to
like,
qualify as
you
positive.
calling me a beautiful? Yeah, I know. But it's that's how I see her. I'm happy. Okay, what are we doing?
I'm assuming you're more at the Elmo end of things than the Grouch.
Oh, guess what's happening again? Okay, look at this. Yeah, I'm Elmo. Let's hit an issue right here. I'm gonna call this a bug. I don't know if this is us or not. We'll send you the logs files out. Should I roll back in time or not? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to roll back in time at all. Test runs alternate between working and not working. All right, let's see if the bug works. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's just a breakpoint. Don't get scared, anybody. Make sure this all works, though. I'll step through it. There's no rewind. There you go. There's your marker for the show. Go, go, go. All right, so we just reported the bug to our devs. And so here's the deal, devs. Notice it says test started and nothing is happening here. I've sent you my log files here. This is a new version of Visual Studio. I just upgraded to it today. It just was available today. Visual Studio version is here. Let me copy the info. I'm going to paste it over to you, Rory, so when you get that email, you can do your magic and add this to it. There you go, buddy. Thank you for that. So I just updated, and this started happening today, where I run a test and nothing goes on, nothing's happening. I can stop it, and if I run a second time, it'll run. So now if I debug it, it'll just, everything goes and it runs fast and kicks in. Notice the orange bar across the bottom of the screen there, indicating we're in debug mode. And there we are. So that works. If I run it, I'm just going to just run it. There's my exception. Okay, great. Keep running till it just gets out. And then now, if we go back and try and do it again, based on what we've been trying, is this time it'll fail. It'll say testing started, but nothing will happen. And I don't know if you see this, but in the bottom here, let me move this so you can see it on the stream. Right there, let me move it even more. Over here. Right there, it indicates something's going on, but we never get out of that. Okay? So this has been happening for a while. You've got the log files. Figure out, is this us or is this Visual Studio? Okay, that's what I need. Whoops, switched. Where is the DD app? Oh, it moved to my other monitor. Hold on. What's going on? Why can't I move this up? Gotta drag it up here. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, that's where it was. All right. So that's it. I missed some stuff in chat right here. This is a family. Remember, this is a family show. I know an Ella joke. Okay, got it. Have you heard it? Yeah, I think it's a family show. We can't talk about it.
I don't know. I was just in case.
Yeah, no, it's no, certainly not. No, absolutely not. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose again and turn off my mic. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. Let's run it again. Stop this. Run it one more time. We're going to debug it.
It's funny. I ran across a bug today where the workaround was exactly the same. I do it a second time and it'll be fine. Just ignore the first failure.
Yeah, it's not good. So here's the...
Not great.
So getting out of clean, diving in, expression evaluator. And now we're going into function.evaluate. This is the set function. Cool. So property name is equal to rage. We're going to do expressions.clean of args of 1. Args 1 is true. So that's going to just say evaluate that, which means value should be true. It is. Then we're going to see if there's a field called rage. There's not. Then we're going to see if there's a property called rage. There's not. Then we're going to call player set state rage to value. So we're able to create our own custom variables on the player to hold data for each player. So when we call set, it's either going to set a property of the a property or field of that player class instance, or it's going to add custom data storage. And my convention in the spreadsheet is to have an underscore for custom data.
Okay.
So let's step into that. Set state. No? All right, then we're going to add a new key. Yeah. Fine. Everything's working. That's all the code that's been tested before. Returning null should be good. Why is this failing? Finished evaluation. What's happening here?
What happens to the returned null?
We maybe don't have the problem. Nothing. It's not because we're not using it.
Okay.
So don't worry about that. Could the problem be here? F10. Whoa, the problem was there. Let's go back. In recalculate, if I'm passing in queued recalc options, hold on. I think this should be, well, hold on. No, I think it should be here. Then we're out. That might be the fix. Let's see what else is going on. Reapply active features. Yeah, I think our problem is getting down in here. And there might be conditions here. This might be where we're having the problem, actually. I think this is where we're having the problem. What's the feature we're using? I'm not sure what it is. I think I know what the problem is. Hold on. But I just got rid of the problem by adding this, the ability to detect the problem by adding this line of code here. Let's go back to recalculate. I think we set a breakpoint here, is what we do. I think we stop debugging. We come back. Debug test. I think this is gonna, if we're alternating, this is gonna not work. Although I see compile happening over on the right. There's an icon behind the world there. What's going on now? Do we trust it? No, it's not turning orange fast enough.
No.
So this is not working. Stop. One more time. Debug test. Okay, queued options is done. So let's go in here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. This is where I think the problem is. It's got 8 features. First assigned feature is Wild Surge Rage. Okay. So let's do this. Let's add a watch. Wait, let's do this. Boom. Feature, name, add watch. So there's the, oh, I've already got it because I've been here before. There it is right there, Wild Surge Rage. Mm-hmm. So one of these we've got some bad data in.
Yeah.
Huh, at least I thought.
It's not refreshing. Oh, sorry, you've gone through it all.
Yeah, I hit F10. But I'm hitting... Oh wait, I hit the breakpoint before I wanted to hit a breakpoint. Let me run again. And maybe now is when I want to be in here in a second. Okay, not there. And again, I kind of got to set another breakpoint out there at the outside world here to see where I am. As I'm jumping through here. Nope. I can't imagine I'm hitting this many recalculates along the way. Could this be our one? Right here? Okay, so now Wild Surge Rage. Nope, and we just jump out.
Huh.
Oh no, wait, we jump out and then we jump back in. We didn't jump out, we're actually coming back in. We're recursively coming back in and hitting the breakpoint. This breakpoint, we're recursively hitting it.
Right.
That's why I've been a little confused here. Because we're doing these different, evaluating these different expressions here.
That's right, because we have pieces and sub-pieces and more sub-pieces.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we got? Wild Surge Rage, deactivate. So let's do this. Set breakpoints here and here. And then we're just going to hit run on each one and see which one of these. Dueling, unarmored defense, rage resistance. I'm looking down here. Barbarian melee. Boo! Did that get us or no? Oh no, we're here now at this breakpoint. Okay.
So we're about to go back in from the top.
Yeah, so run. Okay, now we're about to Wild Surge Rage. We're about to call activate. That's my problem. All right, so what we got in the data? Features. Wild Surge Rage. So, activate. Okay. I think I added this.
Is this literally because it doesn't understand that there are two statements semicolon separated?
Yes, it does. That's why it says invalid character. So what's curious about the whole thing, and I kind of had a hint about this before. So if we let's do one more time. Let's run all these, see if they run. Nope, taking too long. It's the second one. Let's stop it and do this. Now it's working. So I just want to get a count. The thing is once I change it to evaluate script, I think it's all going to work.
Right, because the old mechanic doesn't understand semicolons, but the inherent scripting engine does.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea there. So let's see what happens. So let's see. We make that one change. Got 13 failing.
As you say, we have a baseline of 13.
Hey, I'll be happy if I go to 12 failing.
Fair play.
But I've got calls to do all over the place. So, do does not care about the results. Oh, sorry, I forgot. This is
the
the
one that,
odd,
yeah,
even.
Fail. Ooh. Yeah, a little higher. Might not be the same ones though.
You're the most positive person in the world. Right. All right. What's going on here?
I know people who would not agree.
Is it because they want? What's my exception? Yeah.
Semicolon is
now
missing.
it needs a semicolon at the end. All right.
Well, presumably you could put something at a high level that says if does not end in semicolon, add one in.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You don't have to worry about that as a user or facilitator of the system that way. In fact, that could be a cleaning exercise.
Yeah. Straight quotes. Let's trim it. What's going on with this star I've never seen before?
I think that's calculating
IntelliCode.
things that you use frequently.
Yeah, good job, IntelliCode. I like the icon too. The UI is good. All right, if it ends with semicolon, does not end with it. This is a little tricky what I'm doing. So this works here. Is there harm in adding a semicolon to the end of these?
Well, it depends. At what level is that clean operating? Is that an entire passage or is that a small piece?
No, I can't do it here. I can't. I can't do it here because it's. What I do need though is before calling script evaluate, I need to do
It's almost
it
at
here.
the statement level, isn't it? Rather than expression.
Yeah. Okay.
That could work.
That works with do. And everything else I'm kind of okay with. Get it. I think I'm okay with everything else. Let's run the test again.
You should certainly see less failing tests.
And let's stop it because I don't even trust that one to go. This one's going to work.
It's going up slower.
I said I'd be happy with
There
13, and I'm down to 10. It's not bad.
Oh,
Let's see what's going
things
on.
they are better.
The data changed. I've replaced Fred with a different character, so the data changed there on that one. Let's see what else we got. This one maybe data changing too. Yeah, this one's different too. So let's look at this. Fred is at level 5 barbarian now. So on the barbarian table, level 5 rages, he gets 3. So that's probably what they got too, right? Actually, it was 3. Good. Okay, so that one's actually not failing either.
That's 2 tests. That's we're down to 8.
Leftmost priority. Oh, yeah. This has changed too.
Fred causing all the trouble.
Well, yeah, and also players jumping in and out as well. So, of the game. So we've changed the players. I was going to key at some point, freeze the test data.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that. All right, so let's see. The new player order should look like, so if these 4 are playing, but Lady's going to play. So I actually should put Lady back in. Yeah, this test is, yeah, I should put Lady back in. She's going to be in the next game. Okay, data. Players. Boom. So Lady's there. Let's also download this to the test
You've
data.
now got 5 players.
What'd you say?
You've got 5 players turned
Yes, I do.
on. Okay. I thought we only had 4 slots.
We're
that not right?
working to support 5. Okay, so with 5 players, the leftmost priority is here. So we need to see what's going on here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now the 0 here, Fred's still going to be the first one. So there's Fred. The next one is going to be Willie. That's the one that failed here. After Willie, who's got 2? Lady is next. Okay. After Lady, who's got 3? Shimo, oh, not there though, who's got 4? Merkin, me, okay, great. So that's 3. And then after that was, after 4 is 5, which is Ava. Whoops, there should be 4. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got. Test player load. How many hit points does Willie have? Those have changed too because he leveled up. 43.
43.
All right, things are not as bad as I thought.
No, if it's just data that's different to that which is expected, and we have a good reason for that to be the case, then water's pretty good.
Yeah, I was worried about this though. I wanted the test cases to, once they are done, I want the data to be frozen, and so I'm trying to figure out how to solve that. You know, because I'm still in the process of actively changing.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because your concepts around the game will also be changing as time moves on.
Did you see how many coins Surly Dev has? Surly Dev has like
About
over
3.
6,000 coins. Yeah, you better get away, Surly Dev. I got my fingers on the SWAT command. All right, what do we got now? 9. Wait, plus test player load. What's wrong? Oh, another one in test player load? Gold pieces. What's Willie have for real? Gold pieces 200. Okay. What else? Leftmost priority failed again? Oh wait, did I run it again? Yeah, I think I did. Oh,
I don't know that we've run anything since these corrections
no,
yet.
I did. And it failed because there were 4, and there are now 5 players. So
Okay.
that's why that failed. Okay. Let's test level going over here now. Oh yeah, Fred's no longer a fighter, so new stuff. There's Fred like there. Okay. So we got those 3 should be done.
Yo, Mark.
What you got? Fred's a lover, not a fighter? I don't know. I feel like Fred should answer that question for himself. Fred, are you here? Are you like maybe out of sight, but could you answer that question for us? Fred is not able to answer the question apparently. I think because I need to refresh the drone game. I mean, refresh the Dragonfront overlay. As well refresh the back overlay as well. Let's see what those refreshes. Can Fred say anything now? Nope. Huh. Okay, Fred's dice just rolled. What happened here?
Different bonus.
That's not good. That one is a bug that we have to fix. Let's see what we got. What are we left with here? The Barbarian Melee feature test. These were pretty intense here, as I recall. That's not good. What's going on here with the use?
Some expectation of not being satisfied in the second one because
Object
he's
preference
not
not
Korean.
set to. Let's go see what's going on here. Testing, but it's not really testing. Stop. Try one more time. Debug. Oh, Rory, I'm miserable, man.
It's hard to be positive when the basic force of life is not working.
Yeah,
The breathing in and out is something we're so used to.
I know. All right, I'm just gonna have 10 here to see what happens. Oh, here we go. Ooh, it's null. That's fair. That's fair. Totally fair. Okay. Let's look at the call stack just in case. Make sure the player action shortcuts. Ooh, we're not able to get this shortcut? That's not good. I forget. Where do we store the shortcuts? Out here on the character. Huh. So we're just going to all action shortcuts. Fred is player ID is what? 0 maybe? Let's try battle axe. Nope, didn't like that. Huh. "61 shortcuts." Here's Battle Axe one-handed right here.
Yeah.
Player ID is 3, though. Let's go look at player ID. I forget. Fred is 4.
Ava. Apparently it's 3. Does Ava have a battle axe?
Okay, so that works. Wonder if we have some basic incorrect assumptions about what the player ID is.
Maybe.
Fred.playerID. What are you, Fred? What's your player ID? Down here, I think. Is 4. Fred's player ID is 4. Fred's player ID is 4. Let's go back to my my watches. Debug.log to find out the current ID and properties. Southern Cross suggests, I don't know. 2013 Peugeot, it's a ridiculous price. Wait, what's going on? We're talking about who's driving a Ferrari?
A couple of videos talking about the amount he's having to pay out for the insurance on his son's car. It's just passed the test and has a black box, which I believe monitors the driving style.
Yeah,
and
to
so
reduce your
it should,
yeah.
but he's still paying a fair amount out.
All right.
I asked, is he driving a Ferrari, which might explain that, but apparently not.
All right, where X name equals battle axe, and I think I want to say and X dot is there player ID equals 4. No, Fred does not have one. So I think we got a bug in here with regards to assigning the player IDs correctly, I think. What's happening over here? I thought I had a player ID here. Was I setting it here or no? No, I'm not. All right. So I need to look at this. I don't know. Do I really want to do this now? I guess I do. I guess this is what I should be working on. What's your time today, Roy?
That's a good point. I had not noticed this time. I probably got a little longer. Could make it 14 minutes, 15 minutes?
But let's try and fix this bug. Then I think I'm going to take a break because I'm not getting better.
Okay.
I'm not getting better. Let's see if we figure this out. So I think the problem is inside all action shortcuts. We get it from the ID as shortcut.player_ID. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Well, the shortcut player ID, we're getting just based on the name. Right? So that should if we get all players.get from ID, we go through all the players and we check to see if their player ID is equal to that. Player ID from name. So player ID should totally work. Does Fred not have a battle axe anymore? Oh, that's
Is he not allowed to because it's changed?
He changed characters. He doesn't have a battle axe anymore. Pretty sure it's data again. Hey,
Yeah.
it's data. All right, my bad. Okay. Fred does have. What does he have now? He's got a dagger. He has a great axe, as I recall. I don't see it here. There it is, right up there. Okay, let's change the code. That wasn't too bad. All right, so let's go back up. Let's just see what run this again. I think this is not the only time I'm asking for battle axe, though. I think I need to change this. I really need to search for battle axe. Yep, there you go, right there.
I think we've seen quite a few references to Fred having a battle axe.
Hold on, let me go back. Let's rename this. There we go. Alright. See what other battle axes we have here. Yeah. I gotta freeze the data. That one I just didn't rename. Oops, I want to do battle axe. Looks like it's not in the document anymore. All right, cool. Let's see how we're doing now.
Okay, you've still to deal with.
Yeah, this changed. Yeah, that changed. It should be fine. What else do we have? Second wind, I'm not sure why that's failing. That I absolutely have to drill in and figure out what's going on there. Well,
So it's not the 0 that's bothering, it's the fact that there's a +0 and that this should just be evaporated, right?
No, it should be a +4.
Does he not have the 4 from
See it?
his attributes changing?
Yeah, well, I'm wondering, that might be the case. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know, because it is Fred, and Fred's gone through some level changes. Let's take a look at Surly Dev. I mean, not Surly Dev. Let's take a look at Second Wind. Oh yeah. Second wind is it's this
And
plus
he
the
isn't
level
a
of fighter.
fighter.
Hold on though.
Level as a fighter is therefore 0.
Hold on. Yeah, his level is 0. That's why. But actually what I should do is bring up Fred, his data sheet, and see if he has second wind, because he may not have it. I don't see second wind. Racial traits. He does not have second wind.
Okay.
So we'll take that away. I guess what I was wondering is if second wind could work on a different ability, but it looks like it may be only a fighter thing. So we don't have this.
Or at least we can't test it on Fred.
Yeah,
Does somebody else have it?
yeah, Ava has it.
And we'll have to check her level in order to be...
Yeah. So her, let's see, Ava. I don't see second wind there. Features and traits. That's all. I'm sure she had it.
Is this not something common to all fighters then?
I'm sure she had it. Okay.
This kind of makes the point of how much more difficult it is just to run a D&D game, even with something like D&D Beyond, trying to find a specific thing in order to try and invoke it and decide whether you can. It's quite the effort to search and find these things.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought for sure she had it as well, but I don't see it.
They should have some kind of a search facility.
Yeah, well, you can kind of bring one up. Let's bring up Shimo. Does she have second wind? I guess nobody has second wind. I've got old Fred has got second wind. I can't really test second wind right now on this, I think, unless I does new Fred, I guess one of my questions is under players, does new Fred have second one listed? Yeah, he does. And old Fred had second wind listed. Okay, so we're going to take second wind off of new Fred at least. Maybe I bring in old Fred is what we do. In fact, what if I did this? What if that would work? See if that works. Yeah. Okay. Did you get that email, Rory, about the bug we
I
reported?
did, and I forwarded it with the additional text, or
Thanks.
replied to it with the additional text that you gave me.
All right, we're getting better at these tests. Test rates class failed still? Oh, lizard folk barbarian. That makes sense. Yeah. Lizard folk barbarian 5. And since the other one passed, we should be able to test that one as well. So let's come in here and say old Fred. This is awesome because old Fred's not going to change. And now we've finally found a way to... Actually,
Effectively, you can have as many players as you like that have whatever you like, and as long as they're rotated out of the main slots, they won't appear in the real stuff.
yeah, I just got to come in here and grab old Fred like this. Get it by name as opposed to by ID, because the ID is, I think, changes. All right.
It's probably a better way to get the players anyway, in general.
See how that works. And I think I gotta end the show early because I'm like stuffed, and I thought I was gonna be able to get at least some oxygen in. All right, we're getting better. I think there were some problems up in here.
Okay, how
There
many
you
we
go.
got? See what we got.
What do you want to bet we change these to old Fred? These get better. We got the great axe. I don't know why we're not in a rage. Activate feature rage.
You need to be a
Barbarian melee.
fighter to do that.
Why is enrage failing? That doesn't make sense to me. No, I don't think you need to be a fighter to be enraged. No, you be a barbarian to be enraged is what you need to be. Let's see what happens if we switch back to Fred. We do this, change it to all players.
The code says that you need... No, that's barbarian melee, sorry.
See if that's any better. Well, it's doing the thing where I'm not testing. Let's stop. Run it again. How many coins do I need before I become a streamer? Here. You definitely need 8,200 and about 90 something, but I'm about to destroy you and reset all your coins to negative 1,000. Here it comes. Oh, you almost got it. You almost got it, Surly Dev.
So
really
close.
Oh, old Fred doesn't have a great axe.
Okay.
One-handed. Wait, is that Surly Dev? What? He's now I just totally went God mode. Chunk, chunk, chunk. And Surly Dev's camera comes on, and he's now taking over the show. All right, let's see if this is any better. Gonna have to do this alternating thing. Nope. Still can't find the battle axe.
Hmm.
What am I doing wrong here? This looks right to me. It looks correctly spelled. Well, let's just see if that works at least. Let's set a breakpoint here. Blah. Blah. Bug test. Well, how many shortcuts does Fred have? Let's step into it. Player ID is -1. We cannot get the shortcuts for him. All right, so we can't do that as a fix. Go back to Great Axe. All right, let's try again. Let's pick on Surly Day today, it seems. Should you just swat him out?
Maybe.
Surly Dev makes this show amazing. That's why he's here. 'Cause he knows that this show without Surly Dev is not a show at all. All right, what do we got? Do I got null here? Did I get anything back? I got one. Okay, cool. But why aren't we in rage? That gives me a big fat false. In rage. Let's step into it. See what happens. So now we're going to check to see if get rage is equal to true. There's my player. Player's got something called state, I thought. Oh, is it private or just a field? I think it's called state.
Doesn't that also rely on you having previously set?
Whoa, there's nothing in states. Hold on. States is empty.
We switched over to the new evaluation mechanic. Has it necessarily run all the previous pieces?
I think so. It's my sense. I think that, but let's check something else. So we got a problem. The state's not being set before we get here. All right, let's get out of here. Okay.
Speaking of getting out of here.
All right, buddy. We'll see you later.
I'm afraid I gotta go, man.
All right. Thanks so
I will
much.
catch you Tuesday.
Tuesday. See you next Tuesday, buddy.
Have a good one, man. See you then.
Rory's breakfasting. Rory has to go. Thanks, Will Bennett. Mark not C. Why is Rory breakfasting? If we type in Mark,
Dude, check out the chat room.
that works. Okay. So activate feature. This is, I think, the problem. Activate feature. Let's go look at this. Feature. Rage. On activate call set rage to true. That should be call. This we want to actually step into here. All right, let's do this. Let's try to bring it up here. Okay. Step inside. Whoa, it didn't find the feature? Oh, I know why. It's a data problem. Because Fred no longer has... Yeah, data problem. All right, so over to players. Fred no longer has rage. Fred has wild surge rage, which is different. And that means we got to do this. Here. And here. And
Hugo
here.
is in the house.
And here. And here. Yeah. All right, let's do a search for rage, whole word, Case sensitive. There we go. We want to change it to wild surge range. Anywhere else? Okay. Save that. Let's go look at our tests again. Here's the test run. There we go. Down to 1. This is the one that was testing earlier before I give it all new data. Yeah, it's right there on the last line. The damage offset this roll is not reset. I want to look at this bug later. So I'm going to, I need to fix this. So I'm going to leave this as it is. Now with that said, do we go to our expression engine and we just change it over so that its do is script evaluate? We did. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think as much as I totally wanted to do something different today. I wanted to totally work and implement those spells, the spell logic there, these that we talked about. But I am, I think, not able to do the show, talk to you guys, at least not do it without being kind of like, dropping in my spirits. So I think what I'm going to do, Hugo doll. Running to my mom's with her dinner. Back in about 10 minutes if you're still around. So we have, like a lamb, out like a lion. That's how it goes, right? So I think I'm not going to do it. I think I've got to, maybe I'll hit this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this, but I think I got to take a break. So my apologies, guys. I wanted to do this. But not happening. It looks like you're going to go over to say hi to... Who should we send you to? I think I'm going to send you guys to Going Okay. Could be worst. Says Will. Cool. Visual Studio is live right now. Let's go send you over to Visual Studio. Everybody behave when you get there. Be nice. See how that's going. We're going to raid those guys. Here we go. Yeah, you guys have a good weekend too. Thanks for being here. Hopefully Monday I'll have by then I'll have tackled this and we got something going. And if not, we'll work on this on Monday. If not, if I have moved past it, we'll work on something else. Who knows? Do we do anything on VS Code yet? Yes. It's about to come out. I'll probably show you on Tuesday. We have a plugin that's going to be free for CodeRushed, free CodeRushed plugin for VS Code. I'll show it to you then. All right. Everybody say hi to the Visual Studio guys. Kids over there, be nice, and I'll talk to you later.